Yeah, what up? I don't know really what I even want to talk about, but mm the nigga ASAP do got an album coming out, so I think that's cool. But I seen the track list. Yeah, that's pretty cool though. I was smoking on this shit earlier, watching other YouTube videos and shit like that. So that's why, like, it's only half a blunt. But I mean, I think that's cool. ASAP coming out again with his sophomore album. I didn't want to watch none of the videos. People was telling me, "Yo, you gotta watch the video. This is out. This song is out." I didn't want to listen to none of that shit, so it won't taint, my opinion on it, because I can tell that it's gonna be a different type of album. Like, I watched all his interviews, the Hot 97 one. That joint was dope. So I definitely feel like he going in a different direction, which I think is cool. I definitely want to see where he going. His first album, I enjoyed it a lot. I was kind of jaded because of the mixtape he had put out. I didn't feel that whole Houston shit. Like, if you've been following my videos, you know how I felt about ASAP at first. But that album was dope as fuck. It totally surprised me. And not even the commercial shit. Like that Wild for the Night, it was cool, but I didn't really care about records like that. You know what I'm saying? Fashion Killer, that's like my joint. I think, like, the production and the metaphor he used for the song was great. I didn't care Rihanna was in the video. Like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? She was getting around anyway. I'm not on it like that, but he had Rihanna in the video. I don't really give a fuck about that. I'm talking about the music. The music shit was dope. So, and he an artist that really not really, he don't really do mixtapes no more like that. So it's like he there, but he doing other shit. You know what I'm saying? RP to his man Yams. So I was intrigued by that, and I was like, damn, this nigga is not around. And finally, like, when it came about that his album was coming out, I was like, okay, cool, because I was like, what the fuck happened to ASAP? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. But I mean, it is what it is. He seemed to be in a good space. You know what I mean? As far as everything with, Def his homie and shit like that, and the music industry. I just think that he just want to do him. You know what I mean? That's basically it. And you gotta respect the motherfucker for that. He just don't care. He got the no, I don't give a fuck attitude, and I think that's great to have, because sometimes you can't always, you shouldn't listen to nobody's opinion. You know what I mean? So do you, however you want to do you. Who give a fuck who don't like it? You know what I mean? If people like it, that's what's up. So I think that's the attitude he got. As far as the music, I seen a track list. I don't feel like reaching for it right now, but I think that album got like 18 joints on it. You know what I mean? Got some features on there we know. I think I seen Ye on that motherfucker. Hold on. We got Schoolboy on that motherfucker. Joe Fox, James Fauntleroy, Lil Wayne, Miguel, Rod Stewart. Now that's ill. Most Def, Yams, an artist named Aside, Future, MIA, yeah, and somebody named Bones. So yeah, he not on this motherfucker. Huh. But you got Wayne on it though, so man, that's cool. You did it, but I just want to see what it sound like. 18 tracks. It dropped June 2nd, so it's gonna be dope. Like, who else come out that day? Somebody else that dropped the same day that nigga do. Um, fuck, Lil Durk. So that'd be 2 albums I'd be grabbing. And on the 26th, Dizzy Wright and who? Fuck, I just looked at that shit. Dizzy Wright and somebody. But definitely would have support the Dizzy Wright album. I hope it's a physical instead of a fucking digital. But I already got the money on iTunes in case, you know what I mean? So whatever. If it's only digital and it ain't in physical, then fuck it. I still support, you know what I'm saying? Nigga from Vegas, he can spit though. You know what I mean? He got stoner than a motherfucker though, but bro can spit. Damn, I can't think of who the fuck else dropped on the 26th. It's like right there in the front of my brain. And I can't, you know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. But I don't know. Don Kennedy got a joint coming out. That's what's up. Chief Keef album supposed to be in stores and shit. Shout out to bro that actually hit me on Twitter and told me that. And I was like, is it real? So I went to nigga Instagram. I seen it. You know what I'm saying? So the codes are gonna be above fucking Best Buy, Target and shit. I'll believe it when I see the shit on iTunes. Like, then it's like, alright, maybe. But you gotta wonder what that shit gonna sound like. Is it a rumor that Kanye and fucking Kanye want a divorce from that bitch? That's crazy. Cause his ex is dating motherfucking MGK. Shout out to that nigga. That nigga. Hey, if y'all ain't watched that interview on MTV with him, that's like some real shit though. Like y'all should really go watch that. You know what I mean? That interview was a good interview. Like if you watch it, if you've been through it, then you understand. You know what I'm saying, where he coming from. So once I watched the interview, I already vibed with it, and I already seen. You know what I'm saying, where his mindset at. Even with his album and a mixtape, you know what I'm saying, before that, the very first mixtape that had the similar title to his debut album, like that nigga be spitting some real shit though. Like skin color don't matter. Like that nigga say some shit, you know what I mean, that I can identify with. I don't say that about every artist, but it's just certain aspects of, you know, what they've been through in life, you can relate to it. No matter who you are, it's something that certain artists can't, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, wow. You know what I mean? As far as the like how you know, the household you was brought up in, you know what I mean? That story, as far as me, that shit is kind of like, man, some people would say, oh, that happens to a lot of people, but I don't really think that it happened to a lot of people like that. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. You can say what you want about it, but if you've never been through it, how the fuck can you even say anything about it? So I think that's what I like about MGK. Like, when he say some shit, that shit resonate with me. It's like any artist that when they say some shit that hits hard, you know what I mean, hit your heart, hits home, and you hear it, you always do the same shit like, hell yeah, or whatever you'll say, like when you hear a certain line, because you relate to that shit. That shit gets you even more amped. Not only for the song, but for the person as an artist, because it's like this nigga saying some real shit that, you know what I mean, you understand. So I definitely want to see MGK come back with another album. I think that'd be ill. It's similar to, like, you know what I mean, with Earl, with his album and shit like that. You feel me? So it's like, a lot of people probably didn't like it because they didn't understand it. But when you understand it and you've been through it, you can relate to it, you love the music even more. So that's why you have people out there in the world, some that, you know, fuck with me on my videos, you know what I mean? Some of them, you can just tell that when they hear certain shit, they've been through it. People that really been through similar shit, you can see it without them even having to say it. No matter if it's like they post shit on Instagram or the shit that they write. Because some people, it be the motherfuckers that be like, they don't get it because, like, you express yourself in a certain way, but it's the same frustrations that they go through that they express themselves, but the way you say it is kind of different. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just, it's like having your life as an open book, I guess, in a sense. So that's why when I hear shit, as far as music, going back to the MGK shit, it's like, you respect it because it's like you going through it, but at the same time, he said it like to the world. You feel me? So I think that shit is ill though, cause you'll never know what a motherfucker go through behind them closed doors. You feel me? In any household. So that's why you can't be quick to judge people because you don't know what the fuck they've been through in life. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the misconception when people, just because you see something don't mean it's that. You know what I mean? Especially you don't try to even read the fucking book, but you swear by the cover you know what it's about. You had no fucking idea. So that's that. But yeah, but it'd be cool if he drop another album. I'll fucking buy it. I'll fuck with MGK though. Fucking Blue Bloods is on and shit. That shit crazy. That's a crazy show. Hella mad how they motherfucking ended Law and Order SVU season 2 finale. They trying to say that they shit ain't coming back for a 17th season. Like, what kind of shit is that? That's my shit. Like, that shit. I've been watching that shit since day one, nigga. Liv is the only one that actually lasted since the debut. Stabler gone. You feel me? Munch gone. The captain gone. You know what I mean? It ain't none of the original cast. It's her and Ice-T, the only ones that lasted from the day that they entered the show. That's crazy. Even Chicago PD, like that's my shit too. You know what I mean? I fucking love that show. Like the nigga Void, I think that's his name, Void. He remind me of Stable from Law and Order, so that shit even make it crazy. He don't give a fuck though. Like that nigga represents Chirac the right way. I love him for doing that show, cause that nigga, like his rep is strong. Niggas already know. Like that nigga, the boy. I've been watching that shit since the beginning. That nigga Void a fool, and his team like don't fuck around either though. But when it really come to him, you know what I mean, being there for his team, boy, he would take your ass out. Like the season 2 finale of that shit, that was ill though. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want them to take him into that direction to where he being a nice guy. You know what I mean? It's like you started us off with the first season when he like this, so you built that momentum up, and now you trying to. I get it, the fork in the road. You know what I'm saying? The good and evil or whatever, but still, it's like he's kind of a real dope cop, but the rogueness to him, you know what I'm saying, the attitude and aggression that come with it make him just like on Blue Bloods with, you know what I'm saying, Danny, the way he is, like Mark Wahlberg brother, he dope. That's why I like this show as far as the cops and shit. And no, I'm not getting everywhere. I'm just breaking down shit that, you know what I'm saying, I was saying from the MGK shit all the way back to the led up to this, what I'm saying now. You can't judge shit by a fucking cover, you feel me? So that's that. Just want to break down, you know, shit that I ain't feel like making separate videos for music, TV, and the J's that come out Saturday. So I don't know. I already put the picture up on IG to let y'all see what the fuck they look like. I was impressed, but I was more shocked. Like, damn, them bitches 170. Like, holy shit. I seen that like, man, I already got the bread for them, no bullshit. But it's just like, damn, Lowe's used to be shit 110. You feel what I'm saying? The fucking Hair One Lowe's is 99. That's flat out. You probably pay total 110, 115. I'm like 170. Damn, nigga, I'd rather have a, you know what I'm saying, the high top version of them. I mean, I'm gonna get them, but it's like shit for a fucking low top though. That's why I don't like this nigga culture now. It's fucking weird where it's like you can't even enjoy a shoe. I mean, money ain't shit. No matter who you are, you add up, 5 pair of pants, that's the shoes. You add up some snapbacks, that's the shoes. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like 170, yeah. But niggas pay more than that on a game system, so they shouldn't be complaining.